Oras 11:12.
Mahirap ba maging Grab driver?
Graduate po ako ng K-12. Qualified ba ako para maging call center agent?
Meron bang insurance ang mga angkas driver at passenger nito?
Usapang Trabaho, isang programa na ang sentro ng diskusyon ay ang iba't ibang propesyon. Usapang Trabaho, kung ikaw ay naghahanap ng trabaho, ito ang programang swak na swak para sa'yo. Usapang Trabaho, kasamang masipag sa pagbibigay ng trabaho. Boss Ramcy Tirona, basta trabaho. Tutog na, araw-araw, sa unang-una, nag-iisa at tunay na gabay sa hanap buhay. DZXL 558 Radyo Trabaho. Basta tungkol sa trabaho, dito lang yan pag-uusapan sa Usapang Trabaho. Trabaho lang, walang personalan. Basta tungkol sa trabaho, dito lang yan pag-uusapan sa Usapang Trabaho. Trabaho lang, walang personalan.
Good morning mga kasama. It is a wonderful Thursday, September 21. Parang, wait lang, partner. Wait lang ha. Kasi meron akong nababagay na kanta for today.
Sige, ipasok mo
Ipapasok ko
yan,
na.
partner.
Mas bagay dahil it's September 21. Yan ang bagay para sa araw na ito. You know me, I love music.
Yes.
And with the lyrics pa lang, sa simula pa lang ng kantang to, alam nyo na. Diba?
Mapapasayaw ba tayo dyan? Ay, oo
Sige,
nga.
sumayaw ka nga. Tayo ka.
Grabe, dapat kasama ko yung mga
Okay, ito pakinggan mo maigi. Oh, diba? It's
diba?
21st!
September.
Diba? Yun.
Ano meron September 21?
Wala.
Martial law.
Martial law, yeah.
Dab,
51st
diba?
anniversary.
Oo.
Kaya ayun. Pero ako, ang iniisip ko itong kantang to. Mas gusto ko to.
Yes. It's Thursday throwback.
Oo. So, Throwback Thursday. And whatever it is that you're doing, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. It's us, Radyoman Ramcy Tirona.
At Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga.
Siksik-liglig ang ating
Oo,
himpilan
kanina
ngayon.
ka pa, siksik-ligi ka tumaapaw, nakita ko ha. Si Sir Patrick.
Yes, with of course, Inner Wheel naman ang ating nakapanayam kanina.
And this afternoon din, meron din akong guest sa Sentro Servisyo.
Oh, ikaw na.
2:30. Grabe si Sir Patrick.
You're so busy.
Oo,
si
sa
Ian
RMN.
nakikinig sa atin. Sabi yan, ang music hindi nakakasawa.
Oo, diba? Bakit nga gano'n yung mga music no?
Oo, mas maganda.
Iba talaga.
Oo.
Oo.
Tsaka, ayun nga pala. Hello si kay Miss Myra. She's on her way.
Ma'am Myra, hello.
Hi, good morning. Pa-lunch ka naman dyan.
naman, ma'am.
Ingat sa biyahe ha, Miss
Ingat
May.
po.
Ingat. Okay, anyways, ang programa natin ngayon, Siksik-Liglig Umaapaw dahil starting kanina may mga guests na ho tayo from Inner Wheel, Las Piñas and RMN Foundation. Now, ang makakapanayam naman ho natin ay 2 branches ng Rotary Club naman.
Wow, talaga
Actually,
umaapaw.
it's always a thing about Rotary. Pag nakikita ko yung sign ng Rotary, yung sprocket, may mga naiisip ako eh.
Ano?
Lagi yung ano yun, yung is it the truth? Diba? Yung 4-wheel test, is it the truth? Lagi ko nakikita yan ever since maliit pa ako. Wow, napaghahalata.
Ako meron ako, kailan makakurutin ako ni ni Sir James eh.
Nung guest.
Pag sabing Rotary, mayayaman.
Pero ako ang isa sa una kong iniisip talaga with Rotary is of course yung kanilang serbisyo publiko.
Actually,
Kasi,
napakasisipag.
just so everybody knows na kapag ilang events na ako with Rotary as their voice over, so medyo may mga idea na ako, past president.
Oo.
Past president and
Hanga
wife.
ako dyan sa
Ganun.
mga yan, sa Rotary.
So,
Napakasisipag.
ladies and gentlemen, the past president of Rotary, ganyan.
Oo.
Nakailan na akong events with Rotary. And
Maganda.
baka meron pa ako isa by October. I don't know kung anong branch, pero sabi ko, tignan natin.
Sige.
Kung available ako, why not?
Masisipag mga
Diba?
Rotary.
Oo, mga Rotarians. Diba?
Rotarians.
Very, very active in civic service, public service. And right now, pag-usapan naman natin kung anong ginagawa ng Makati San Miguel and Northwest branches na Rotary clubs.
Sa dalawa to, partner.
Yeah, 2 clubs.
Okay.
Gusto ko yung t-shirt ni Mama, Create Hope in the World.
Tsaka very colorful, ma'am. Ang ganda.
Create Hope in the World. And polio na. Oy, that's good. That's very, very good. Okay, so we have 4 guests na ating makakapanayam dito. First is the president ng Rotary Club of Makati San Miguel. Isa siyang entrepreneur. Bagay din sa ating programa dahil
Ay,
yan din ang
oo.
natin. Si Ma'am Sheila Torres. We also have President of Rotary Club Makati Northwest, isa naman siyang fashion designer, si Ma'am Giselle Maxine Amorado.
Wow.
And we also have two amazing gentlemen as well.
Nga gwapo.
Oo. Speaking of, di ba, nabanggit ko kanina, past president. Past president din yung guest natin. Rotary Club of Makati San Miguel, isa rin siyang entrepreneur, si Sir Peter Torres. And we also have Rotarian from Rotary Club of Makati San Miguel, isa rin siyang entrepreneur at financial planner, si Sir James, also known as Kevin Bacon.
Kasama ko to sa kabilang station dati. Small World, dito kami nakita.
Si Sir James Rivera
Sir
Jr.
James.
Yan.
Ayan.
Okay, so let's start the discussion ngayong umaga. Okay,
Sige.
so simulan natin with the history of Rotary. Kasi marami ang nagtatanong, parang lagi ko nakikita yung Rotary. Ano ba meron sa
ano
Rotary?
nga ba yan?
Ang dami na uso kasi ang dami kasi mga groups right now. Iba-iba eh. Like, nandyan yung mga Mason, di ba? Nandyan pa yung Eagles, which is sobrang nakikita natin sa mga sasakyan lagi. Then, we also have Rotary Club. Pero ang Rotary Club is, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the oldest groups out there na grabe na ang ginagawa sa community natin.
So, ibabahagi nila sa atin. Ano nga bang history po ng Rotary?
So, who will answer? Is it you, Ma'am Giselle?
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, just
Giselle.
turn on the microphone. Just press the green button. There you go. Okay. Lapit ka lang sa mic.
Lapit po kayo sa mic.
So good morning. So basically, Rotary was created by Paul Harris. He had this vision to unite his friends and just actually it started more as a social club. If we're being perfectly honest. But then in the end, as it grew, they realized na meron palang room may room pa pala na para maka-expand sila ng reach nila, use their resources as businessmen or professionals to help other people around them. So basically, Rotary started in Chicago. So there were diverse backgrounds ng mga members nila, original members. So there were lawyers, businessmen, doctors. And then all of a sudden, sabi nila, you know what? Imbes na magpaikot-ikot na lang tayo dito ng social gatherings natin, why don't we give it a purpose? So they decided to, start their civic duties or their outreach programs over the world. And then it grew into what it is today. And the reason why it's called Rotary is because they used to transfer from one venue to another for their meetings. Kaya Rotary. But again, it's also it symbolizes, that continuous bond among people that parang like they say, the world goes around and what comes around for you is what you also give back to society.
Actually, from the name itself na Rotary, it's a revolution.
Yes, exactly.
Diba?
That's why we have the Rotary wheel as well, kasi it signifies nga yung action namin as Rotarians to create at least in our term, create hope in the world, and provide services to those who are less fortunate in the community.
Okay.
Thank you for telling us that. Now, after the history po, alam na natin na Rotary, ano po yung pinaka-objectives and vision natin sa Rotary?
Okay.
Anyone?
Next natin si Ma'am Sheila.
Yes.
Yan.
Sige.
Pag ganun tayo.
Yeah.
Okay. Past President, humanda ka na. You're next. Okay. So, Ma'am Sheila, go ahead.
Basically, we're into service project. Okay, so every year we have a theme. So this year our theme is to create hope in the world. 2 years ago, and my husband, I would like you to know, the past president is my husband. They have a theme here that says life-changing president. So every year we have a theme. We try to connect all of our projects into our themes. But all of these are just serving humanity. So wherever, kahit po nasa Makati kami, we go places, we go to our provinces just to create hope to our people or change lives of our countrymen. So that's basically the objective and the mission and the vision of Rotary.
Ma'am, may question lang ako. Gusto ko malaman. Kasi you are an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Si Sir, entrepreneur. Fashion designer, entrepreneur, financial planner. May oras pa ba kayo? How do you manage the time? Gusto ko malaman, how do you manage the time?
Actually, before we start the program, we were talking about it because we have so many things. As a president po talaga, it's really taking much of our time. But we only serve for 1 year.
Okay.
So every time we serve for 1 year, we do our best to serve as much as we can. So yung oras po talaga really is a challenge to us.
Okay.
That alone is already a big sacrifice
Oo,
and a
yun.
challenge for us being president.
Okay, actually gusto ko malaman si Ma'am Giselle, fashion designer. Saan ka nagde-design ng mga
I have a small studio in Makati. I'm actually 5 years young in the industry. So it's really something na in terms of time, you really find time to be part of Rotary. And I guess it comes innately na lang in the person eh. If you really want to serve, then there's no excuse for it. You will make time for it. So minsan kami nga ni Ma'am Shella is normally sorry. Ate pala, sorry. Ate Shella.
para na lang, di ba?
Ate Shella. Minsan we're both in the car. Nag-uusap kami, ate yung service project. Oo, ganito.
Yeah.
So you really just have to find time for it. And if you really want to, there's always time.
Sabi nga nila pag gusto may paraan.
May paraan.
Yeah.
Pag ayaw marami
Correct.
dahilan. Ma'am,
Sila
kayo anong
yun.
business niyo ba ni Sir Peter?
We're into the financial industry as well, together with
With Sir Kevin.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
I see.
And we are also doing our farming, agricultural, what do you call that, baby? The advanced agricultural
We set up
business.
farm.
Yes, we set up
Oh,
farms.
that's
Clients.
great.
Different.
Galing
Luzon.
naman.
So
Sizing.
now that we have this thing going on in the government about agriculture, focusing on agriculture, we also have we wanted to tell the people that kahit na nasa bahay ka, you can create your own farm.
Yeah, actually, that's very, very true.
And you can automate everything. So that's one of our businesses.
Urban
Yeah.
farming ika nga nila.
Galing,
Oo.
ano?
Advanced farming actually.
Advanced.
Advanced and automated farming.
Yes.
Yun.
is what
Okay
we're
yun.
doing.
Okay yung business na yun, ha?
Yes.
Siguro sa ibang time, pag-usapan natin yan sa business as usual part
Of
ng
course.
programa. Okay. Sir, si Sir Peter naman, of course,
Peter na lang.
gaano,
Peter na lang.
Peter na lang.
gaano, kailan nyo na-create itong dalawang branches na to? Let's start with Makati, San Miguel.
Actually, way back, like I think 5 years ago, I was invited by Mrs. Philippines, Abon Morales, because she found out that I'm into sales business as a financial advisor. So she told me if I wanted to expand my network.
Oo.
So that was actually the beginning of my Rotary life. And then I met the charter president, the late Dr. Pobre. He's actually a surgeon doctor, a very generous person. And so because I'm also into service in our church, so it was not hard for me to join the advocacy because it's more of really service, more of helping people. So when I saw the advocacy, I saw how Rotary works, I immediately decided to join. And that was the beginning. And I was called as a club president. Dr. Pobre passed away during pandemic times. Right now I'm the senior past president in the club. So things really changed.
Dati member ka lang, naging president, and then yung past president.
Senior past president.
Oo,
Pero
diba?
the club is almost
Akalain mo
15
yun.
years.
But the club is already 15 years old.
15 years old.
Tagal
oo.
na.
Almost 15.
Almost 15 years old. Unfortunately, during my time, most of the past president already left the club. So the
siya
responsibility to continue the club, the legacy of Doc Pobre, was really left to me.
Sa shoulders mo, sir. Grabe.
Yes.
Oo.
Kayang-kaya naman daw.
Kayang-kaya, oo. Okay. Now, Sir Kevin, ikaw naman na. Siyempre.
Eto.
Yung magandang boses mo, gusto ko marinig.
Ito na lang mic natin,
Oo.
sir. Yan, sir.
Oo.
So, this time naman, pakibahagi naman sa amin na Kevin na lang, ang mga humanitarian projects and activities po ninyo sa Rotary. Or about the Northwest Branches creation.
Actually, pa lang ako baby pa lang ako dito sa Rotary. In fact, I
Sir,
haven't been...
dito ka sa camera.
Kapag bigyan ng Miss Jane. Oh, para makita ka. Sayang yung boses mo lang, sir.
I haven't been
Ganda ng boses.
inducted talaga as a Rotary Club member. Si Madam President Shell at si Peter, they're actually we're church mates So magkasama kami sa simbahan, we're friends also. Tapos nakita ko yung mga activities na ginagawa nila, and sa church kasi we are also dealing with humanitarian services.
Well, actually, yes.
Yeah, dahil gusto ko yon, dahil gusto kong gawin, so I want to also be involved. So sa mga nakikita ko, napapansin ko, more on, they have medical missions and other humanitarian services. Now, right now kasi, ang naging preliminary contribution ko ay itong fun run na gagawin. So I did the voiceover and script writing ganon, and medyo na patch in ko dito sa mga colleagues natin dati like si Myra.
Alam mo na.
Kasama ko dati sa
ibang network.
Sa ibang network. Sa ibang network. Yan. So, yun.
Pwede mong pakita.
Ito, papakita natin yung ating upcoming
na event.
Kasi going into that detail, no. Nakita naman siguro sa camera.
Dapat
Ayan.
pala binigyan natin kanina.
Oo. Pero sige, mamaya natin pag-usapan yung tungkol dyan sa fun run dahil marami akong hinging details regarding that
very
one.
good.
Okay, now, I know the Rotary has always been about humanitarian projects and activities. If there's one notable project na nagawa ninyo sa Makati, San Miguel, and Northwest Branch, what is that one memorable project that you've done na talagang ang laki na na-contribute sa community?
Napaisip tuloy sila.
Pang Miss Universe ang question. Yes, candidate number 1. Giselle.
I think collectively it would be the end polio projects that Rotary has been advocating for.
Okay.
So it's really something that Rotary International, not just the Philippines or our district, has been advocating for. It's really something that has impacted the affected communities greatly. So I would say the most notable or most memorable project that Rotary would have would be the end polio project.
Okay.
For your club.
For our club, oh my goodness, that's 33 years worth of projects.
Mas matagal yung club nila.
Normally, I think it would be talaga for the medical missions. I believe that like health is a big issue here in the Philippines, or access to quality healthcare. So the small projects that we're able to provide said medical assistance is already a big feat in itself. Kasi no matter how many years you're in Rotary, one of the staple projects would always be medical missions. Because again, of the poor health system that we would face, or rather our communities would face.
Very, very true. Ma'am Sheila, sa inyo.
Yeah. To add to our club naman, although 15 years na yung club.
Pero for sure, marami na nagawa yan.
Uy, matagal yun, Mama.
When we created, the late Dr. Popper created the club, most of them are doctors, like 90% doctors. So mostly, all of their projects were medical mission. But I joined the club when he was the president back in 2021.
Siyempre. Naman.
Sabi niya, itutuloy niya to kung
Sasali
sasama
ka.
ako.
Kailangan si baby. Diba?
Kasi he's about to back out. Dahil nga medyo mahirap yung responsibility. We're talking
Very, very
about
true.
the time, the responsibility of, bigat. The
Plus
weight
yung
on the
trabaho
shoulders.
niyo.
Yes. So, sabi niya, I can only continue if you're coming with me. So, I did. No. The first project we did sa time niya na may impact for me was when he and his classmate went to Claveria to give scholarship to ITAS. Imagine, they only need 900 pesos to finish their schooling because of miscellaneous fee. Pero marami pang hindi nakakatapos.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Gaano kadami ang natulungan niyo dun?
It's like over 300 students. Yeah.
Talaga, sir?
Collectively,
Wow.
yes.
Actually,
Mike, sir.
yeah, if I may butt in, the reason why I joined the club kasi yung charter president, si Doc Pobre, was a native Cagayano.
Okay.
And sabi niya sa akin, he shared me the story na yung mga katutubo nating kapatid doon, yung mga anak, pag papasok sa school, maghihintay muna sa father na pupunta sa bundok, mag-hunt. Tapos, pag uwi, kung walang mahuli, hindi papasok sa school to mga bata. So, the past president, Doc Pobre and the past president, nag-create sila ng building doon para doon mag-aral itong mga katutubo, multipurpose building. That was one of the biggest project that we made in that area, in Claveria. And then, nandun ako, bagong Rotarian, so tumulong ako doon, nagbiyahe kami, and then we met the katutubo. So, and then, yung program ng government schooling, yung homeschooling, dinala doon ng club namin. Unfortunately, hindi makakontinue ng pag-aaral yung mga katutubo because of 900 pesos. So, yun ang naisip ko during my term when I was called as a
President.
president. I wanted them to be educated because we believe that education is really the avenue to have a better life. So pinush ko yun. Nag-fundraising ako. I tap all my classmates and we went there talagang biyahe, balikan lang. Yeah, walang tulugan na halos just to deliver the check to the principals ng mga iba't ibang eskwelahan.
Sir, matanong ko lang, kamusta na yung mga bata?
Kasi nag-uusap pa rin kami. So, nag-aaral pa din. And we have to continue the... Kasi, when I was called as a president, ang team namin is a life-changing president. So, from the word life-changing, we wanted to change the lives of these people na talagang less fortunate. And the best way is to give them a better education so that they will be competent and they would have equal opportunity.
Totoo.
So, yun ang pinush namin. So, we have to continue every year para masustentuhan pa rin yung pag-aaral nila. Kasi the program should be talagang dapat, what you call that? Sustainable.
Totoo.
It has to be sustainable. Kung bigay lang ng bigay, di ba? We have a saying that give a person a fish and they will live for a day. Teach them how to fish, they will live for a lifetime.
Yes, true.
Correct.
So, yun ang naisip ko as a president during that time. We have to educate these people so that they will be competent and they will have a better life. Hindi yung bigay lang tayo ng bigay
Tama
sa
yan.
Rotary
I believe
community.
it's not much, no.
Yes,
It's
yes,
not
sir.
really much, pero with that particular help and assistance, they would have like a dream or goal or ambition.
Actually.
That, di ba?
Binibigyan mo siya ng pangarap.
Pangarap,
Yes.
di ba?
It's something that would really change their lives.
So yung mga nangangailangan po ng 900 pesos dyan, nandito po si Past President Peter.
Sir Peter,
Tayo, kailangan na rin 900.
tatanggapin lang namin, Sir
Hindi,
Peter.
joke. Now, ito magandang tanong natin, partner, mga kasama, no? Sa mga gustong magmiyembro naman ng inyong Rotary, and of course, ito, paano makakapagbigay o makapagdodonate
Sir Kevin.
sa inyo?
Uy, parang hindi yata ako authorized na sumagot na.
It's okay.
Kasi ikaw, nagsimula ka na eh.
Okay.
Naging member. How to
Actually,
be?
hindi ko iniisip pa yung ganun. Basta ang sabi ko lang, I'm willing to help. Just that. And then, parang I just overheard na, sige, attend ka lang, mag-support ka lang, and then, I don't know if that's really the rule. Like, you'll get inducted after. Yeah. So maybe you can explain further.
Yes, kasi gusto ko malaman first yung perspective ng isang baby.
Yeah. Sobrang baby po. Sobrang baby talaga.
Actually, you cannot join Rotary if you don't have a sponsor. So si
Kevin.
Si Kevin.
Sino ang sponsor niya?
Si Peter. When you say sponsor, somebody invited you. Not necessarily that person
Financial na sponsor.
paying the membership for you. But you have to be invited to be able to join the club. And yung sinabi niya na attend ka muna ng meeting, ganyan, that's the first phase. Titingnan muna namin, mag-fit ba siya? Okay ba sa kanya mag-meet? Kasi it's a sacrifice. Okay, may oras pa ba kami? Kapag ang Rotarian na i-invite mo, or pag ang person na i-invite mo is not willing to sacrifice their time, their talents, mahihirapan yung club. Mamamatay yung club.
So in other words, there's already an initial assessment doon sa tao ba?
Pero in his case, lugi na nga siya kasi he's been doing so much for us.
Ang dami niya nang ginawa.
Kahit bayaran namin ang membership niya, lugi na siya.
Kumbaga, ito sir, it's a matter of sense of commitment.
Yes.
Yun talaga siya. The sense of commitment. Kung talagang committed ka to being a member, you'll sacrifice. You'll have to sacrifice time, effort para maging member. Okay.
Pala yun,
Ito gusto ko malaman from you entrepreneurs, of course, fashion designer, Sir Kevin is also an entrepreneur. I know it's been always a golden rule na kapag ikaw ay tumulong sa kapwa, something good will happen to you.
Amen.
Diba? Now, being a Rotarian, syempre, tumutulong kayo. Marami kayo natutulungan. How did it help you as an entrepreneur?
Alam ko, magaling sumagot dyan yung asawa ko eh. Kasi kanina pinag-uusapan namin sa car on our way here.
Sige.
Go ahead.
Sir Peter, labas mo na yung pre-practice nyo.
Well, this is not really kasi
Pinagandaan
ito nangyari ito personally in our life as a couple, no? Kasi when we started Rotary, I was really climbing. Yung galing ako sa isang malaking setback sa business. And isang negosyo na lang ang naging bread and butter namin noon. We used to have different businesses. Tapos nalugi yung mga negosyo.
Okay.
Yung financial business na lang, yung financial industry business na lang yung
Naiwan.
buhay sa amin during that time. nung pumasok kami dito, I always believe na when you do good things will come to you.
Karma.
Amen
Yes.
to that. Amen
And that's
to
what
that.
happens to us. Kasi during Rotary year, nung naging presidente ako, during my president time, no, hindi pa ako patapos yung dalawa kong negosyo, really pick up. And maraming time when I shared to members of our church, sabi ko, there was even a time na talagang umiyak ako lagi. Because from a big setbacks, tuloy-tuloy naman yung blessing talaga na overwhelming na iiyak ka talaga. And but the Lord wanted to really use me or use us to share our blessings. Kami lang yung channel. That's why He's really pouring blessings to us. That's what we're doing. Kasi sa membership pa lang, sa time, wala kaming sweldo dito, abono pa. Especially sa akin at yung kasunod ko kasi, she's a doctor. Si Dr. Ramcy yung sumunod sa aking presidente. So kami yung nag-revive ng club. So kaming dalawa nag-aabono. So mga membership dues, kung kailangang bayaran. So kami na lang nag-uusap, Doc, magkano tayo? Kasi wala na yung nagtayo ng club eh.
That's why. How about you, Giselle?
Giselle.
Bilang isang fashion designer, how did it help you become a person as well?
Professionally, it really grew my network. You know, kasi if you're in the fashion industry, it's quite a selective bubble then. You know, you usually talk to people that either it's just your or everyday clients or yung kapwa designers. You know, so being with Rotary has really expanded my network. I now know people in the financial sector or like yung iba nasa medical field, ganun. So it helps you really grow, not just as a business but as a person as well. Kasi you get to see a different light eh. Hindi ka na focused sa sarili mo lang. By becoming a Rotarian, it helped me see na, okay, there's a lot more room for improvement. Not just in my everyday life, but even in my profession. So, minsan I'm always asked by Rotarians, as a designer, what can you contribute to society, diba? Parang, then you study it, then you see na, no, there's a lot of opportunity. As an artist, I can use my voice to, you know, represent issues such as like mental health, women's empowerment, and that kind of thing. So it's really a full circle moment for me as a person na, you know, I see the blessings that I received, just like sina Sir Peter, sina Ma'am Shella na, yun nga, hindi ka sanay. Tawag na Ma'am Shella.
Nag-radyo lang tayo,
Pero yun nga. Pero yun nga, pero it helped me develop more as a person professionally then na, you know, it makes you see talaga na it's not just about you. There's a lot more that you can do and you can use it as a good platform.
Okay.
Si Sir Kevin naman, tanongin ko partner. Iyan, ngayon, nandito ka na. Ito na yung, ito na yung path mo. Ano naman ang pakiramdam now na maging
Rotarian ka na,
Kasi kanina habang nagsasalita sila, nag-iisip ako na doon sa mga gusto maging membro. Don't get us wrong, baka mamaya you're joining because of the wrong motives, no? Kasi baka ibig sabihin nila, uy, pag na-join pala ako dyan, magkakaroon ng maraming connections, then I'll boost my business. Parang ganun eh. Pag tumulong ko sa maraming tao, automatic may blessing ako matatanggap. Hindi po ganun, no? It just follows na
Ayun, kita na ang kagwapuha mo, sir. Kita na.
You know, of course, we all believe in God. So, He knows our hearts. So, kung talagang pure and sincere yung kind of service that you're rendering, it follows that you will also be blessed. Pero that doesn't mean na kapag nag-join ka dito, automatic nandiyan yung blessing. That doesn't mean like that. Of course, you'll undergo and go through trials and, of course, challenges then. But right now, hindi yun ang motive ko na maging part. Gusto ko talagang makatulong. Kung darating yung blessing, thank you. Diba, Sir Ramcy? So yun ang goal ko talaga, na makatulong muna. Especially sa financial industry planning, tutulungan mo yung kapwa mo na kahit paano pagdating ng araw, bagyo, unos, anong bubunutin mo. May huhugutin sila kahit paano na hindi na kailangang mamalimos o manghingi sa mag-GoFundMe. At least meron sila kahit paano aasahan. Diba? Makatulong ka sa
kanila. Yun kasi yung iba eh. Ang mindset kasi natin parang it's always when we do something, may darating yan.
Diba?
Nakaganon ka na.
Pag hindi dumating.
Ano ba yan, Lord? Bakit naman ganon?
Sisisihin mo ba?
Inubos ko na lahat para tumulong. Wala napunta sa akin. Ano ba yan? Diba?
Exactly.
That's not the mindset.
Yes.
It's always paying it forward.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir Kevin, speaking of paying it forward, ito pag-usapan na natin yung fun run ninyo.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sige, ako
speaking of fun run,
maghahawak.
go ahead po. Miss Jen.
Okay.
Oh, eto na. So, iniimbitahan namin ng lahat ng bata, matanda, may ngipin o wala, buntis na kalbo, macho, medyo malambot.
Gusto ko yun.
Bakit pa sa pagka-DJ niyo?
Diba, DJ talaga yan eh.
Na nakapag-ehersisyo ka na, nakatulong ka pa. Kasi yung proceeds nito ay mapupunta sa natin. Service project ng Rotary. So, this will be on October 28, Saturday, sa po ito, Ayala, Vermosa, Imus, Cavite.
Oh.
Kasi dun madalas ginaganap yung mga fun run. So, dyan, ang gagawin lang nila, actually may plug din tayo, yan, mag-register sila. Pwede silang tumakbo ng 2 kilometro, 5 kilometro at 10 kilometro. So mamimili lamang sila doon. Meron naman silang free race bib and race shirt. Ayan, parang yung mga nakikita natin. The usual. Anything else I might
may kulang ba?
Baka may kulang ako.
Yeah, you can email.
You can email. Pwede ko na may i-announce yun?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go.
Kaya mo na yan.
You can...
DJ ba naman?
Kasi, ayan, ano yan, sir? AOB.
Okay, ito lang po. Dadahan-dahanin ko ha. You can email RC Makati San Miguel. Okay, that's RC Makati San Miguel at gmail.com. Okay, or you may get in touch or call. Pwede ko na sabihin ito.
Go ahead, sir.
Si Miss Aura De La Rosa at 0956-302-7804. Again, 0956-302-7804. Or Mitch Bagon. Ayan, Mitch Bagon po, 0915-371-2788. Ayan.
Yun, okay. So,
Alright.
tayo na kayo ng Imus.
Yes.
Imos yan. Mga taga-Imos dyan, mga taga-Cavite.
Miss Mai. Oo, Imus yan eh.
Hi, Miss Ma.
Taga-Imus
Myra,
yan eh.
yan, Miss Myra, yan.
Sama ako. October 28.
October 28. Opo.
Takbo, kasama mo ang mga anak ko.
Kasama niyo pamilya, buong
Sarap
angkan,
yan.
buong barangay. Ayan.
Pampapawis. Nakatulong ka pa.
Yan ang
Yes, sir.
maganda.
Yun yung pinakamaganda dun eh. Okay.
Very good.
Now, before we end our discussion right here, I just want to hear some words from you. Let's start with, of course, Ma'am Giselle. Your message para sa lahat ng mga nakikinig sa atin.
My message would be parang Miss Universe talaga.
Yes, Miss Universe #1 candidate.
No, I guess in line with, sa theme ng Rotary year namin, which is create hope in the world, my message would be you can serve and you can provide change and hope to other people in either small or big ways. It's a matter of you really wanting it and really dedicating your time and your service to it. In essence, I'm inviting those people that would like to continue their service in a bigger avenue by joining Rotary.
Mhm.
It's really a wonderful organization that could provide you with so many avenues to help other people and create change and hope for these people in need. So yeah, that's my final. Pwede na bang Miss Universe?
Yes. Thank you very much, candidate #1. And now we move on to candidate #2. From Makati San Miguel, Miss Shella Torres.
Yeah, my message would be just the theme. I really love the theme of the Rotary this year, to create hope in the world. And I always say this, that yung theme nung time ng husband ko, life-changing president or serve to change life, is laging nakadikit dun sa theme na gusto ko ngayon. So, all of us have our ways and means to help. Kung medyo wala kayong time na maging part ng Rotary, mag-join na lang kayo sa fun run namin. Kasi, sabi nga ni Sir Kevin, you can run and then help pa by
Totoo.
joining us. So, sama na kayo sa amin on October 28. But those of you who want to give service in a more frequent way, you can just stop anyone you know from the Rotary. Kasi dapat close connection ka dun someone. Kayo, inibitahan ko na po kayo.
Pwede po sa San Miguel.
Si Ma'am Jenny at saka
Malapit
Sir
lang ako
Ramcy.
Automatic na po
Magkakit-bahay tayo,
Si Ma'am
sir.
Myra
Makati San Miguel. Diba? Makati. Nakatakik na ako. Diba?
Yeah. So, yeah, I think everyone is entitled to the blessings of the Lord every time we serve. But not, sabi nga natin kanina, it's not the main reason why we join Rotary. It's not really the blessing, it's really the service.
Okay.
So, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Napakaganda ng tingin ni Sir Peter sa'yo.
Parang nai-in love siya
Oh,
ulit.
lalo ko in love.
Yan tayo Sir Peter Yan ang mga banatan
Baka sa October 20, hindi na kayo tumakbo
Sir Peter, coming from you.
Yeah, one of Rotary's maxim is service above self.
Uh-huh.
So we have to set aside yung wag na nating pairalin na yung katulad nga sinabi ni President Reveres. Service, syempre automatic naman yung business interest. Kasi Rotary was created because of business networking.
Uh-huh.
Pero the main reason in joining Rotary should really be focused on service. Kaya nga ang isa sa maxim namin is service above self. And maganda yung team nila kasi connected sa amin
Yes.
Create hope to the world. Kasi if there will be no one that would create hope to the world, sino?
Yeah.
Kaya kami, ang team namin, ng time namin was really one of the most memorable team na nagawa ng Rotary kasi service
Serve to change.
serve to change lives. So kami, we were really thinking during the time that we are doing this to really change the lives of those individual. Naalala ko noon, I was invited to conduct a agriculture training. So ako na yung resource speaker, ako pa yung magdo-donate. So magdo-donate ako ng pera, magdo-donate ako ng parang sinasanay ako pag resource speaker, ako may bibigay sa akin yung nag-invite. Pero that's how things work in Rotary. And
It's about giving.
Yeah, so this is about giving, less on receiving. So yun ang Rotary.
Okay, and lastly, Sir Kevin.
Okay,
to end it all.
nakakamiss ang radyo.
Eri ka na, Sir.
Halika na dito.
Sana. Wala. Radyo na kami.
Parinig na, kanismahin.
Nakalagay dito below the poster kasi, a fundraising event, run for fun, sweat now, shine later. So yun pagpapawisan mo muna, di ba? Papawis ka, magbigay ka ng serbisyo, and then you shine later. Whether yung shine na yan, in our own little way, we can give a little light to the world. So, whether it will be recognized or not, let the Lord, recognize that.
Okay.
Hindi naman kailangan extravagant In our own little way, we can help.
Yes.
But, come join the fun run.
As simple and as beautiful as that message. Thank you very much. Again, thank you sa ating mga guests today from Makati, San Miguel, and Northwest branches ng Rotary Club. Thank you. We're so happy to have you. And we hope to see you again soon.
Yes.
Looking forward.
Nag-iisip na si Boss Ramcy magme-member.
We'll see.
I will be your sponsor then.
Let's see, Sir Kevin. Let's see. Basta, ang ano ko kasi time pero alam mo naman, racket is life. Racket is life, kaya kailangan natin rumakit bukod sa pagraradyo, kaya alam mo
Mas dadami racket mo sa...
Malaki ang network ng Rotary.
Alam mo yan. Usapang trabaho talaga.
Join na yan.
So anyway, salamat sa ating mga bisita, mga panauhin ngayong araw na ito. But dumako na tayo sa mga reports sa ating mga radyoman in action. Mga Pinoy sa Armenia, pinag-iingat sa harap ng kaguluhan doon. Kasama natin si XL Radyoman 2, Joyce Adra.
Pinag-iingat ng Philippine Embassy ang mga Pilipino sa Armenia sa harap ng mga kilos protesta doon. Partikular ang kaguluhan sa Kabarka at Yerevan City. Pinapayuhan ng embahada ang lahat ng mga Pinoy sa Armenia na magsagawa ng ibayong pag-iingat, umuiwas sa malataong lugar at huwag makilok sa mga kilos protesta. Patuloy na maging mapagmatsyag sa kapaligiran at subaybayan ang mga advisory na ilalabas ng Philippine Embassy. Hinihimok din ang lahat na iwasan ng mag-post ng wala political na komento sa social media at magpasa lamang ng mga tama at kumpirmadong impormasyon at pinaiiwas din ang mga Pinoy sa pagbiyahe sa ibang rehiyon kung hindi naman kinakailangan. Kasama mo sa Department of Foreign Affairs, Sergio Mandos, Joyce Cuyadas Adra, Tatak RMN, DZXL 5.
Ito naman, partner international air travel sa Pilipinas posibleng maibalik sa 2026. Detalye po ng balitang yan mula kay XL Radyoman Chill Emprido.
posibleng abutin pa hanggang 2026 bago tuloy makabalik sa pre-pandemic level ang air travel sa Pilipinas, lalo na ang mga biyaheng nagsisilbi sa mga international travels. Ayon kay Samuel David, ang country head ng International Air Travel Association, ito ay dahil na rin sa iba't ibang mga issue na kinakaharap ng aviation industry. Kinabibilangan ito ng kakulangan ng mga aircraft parts, patuloy na pagtaas ng presyo ng produktong petrolyo at iba pa. Bagaman nakapagsala ng pagtaas ng bilang ng mga naibentang tiket itong nakalipas na taon, naniniwala si David na hindi ito sapat na garantiya upang matiyak ang tuluyan ng pagbabalik ng international air travel dito sa Pilipinas. Sa kasalukuyan aniya, ang international passenger air traffic sa bansa ay umaabot pa lamang na hanggang 75% kumpara sa 2019 level. Sa kabila nito ay sinabi ni David na maaari pa itong matugunan ng bansa sa pamamagitan ng pag-aayos o pagbubukas sa ilang pasilidad at iba pang airport katulad ng Cebu, Zamboanga at iba pang mga lokasyon sa labas ng Metro Manila. Ayon kay David, hindi lamang ang Pilipinas ang nakakaranas ng ganitong issue kundi maging ang iba pang bansa hanggang sa global level. Kasama mo sa NAIA, Radyo Manchilem Prido sa Top Ironman DZXL 558.
Ilang pribadong grupo suportado ang plano ni Pangulong Marcos na magpatupad ng fishing ban. Kasama natin sa balita si XL Radyoman 11, Eman Mortega.
Suportado nga ng pribadong sektor ang plano ni Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. na magpatupad ng fishing ban at iba pang mga hakbang para mapataas ang fish population at mapabuti ang aquaculture sa bansa. Ito ang nihag ni Danilo Fausto na presidente ng Philippine Chamber of Agriculture and Food Inc. Anya sa mga strategic areas lamang ito na isasagawa kung saan naniniwala rin siya na may mga lugar na hindi dapat pangisdaan at kayaan dapat na maging breeding site ng mga isda base na rin sa payag ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. Matatanda na naistutukan ngayon ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. ang problema sa overfishing kaya pinag-aaralan na ang pagpapatupad ng fishing ban. Napatid ni iniagree na Pangulo na kasama ang fisheries development plan ng gobyerno at hindi lamang sa supply ng bigas at mais na katutok kundi maging sa pagpapabuti ng fishery at livestock sectors. Dagdag naman ni Fausto, walang anumang magaganap na pagpataas sa presyo ng mga isda sa bansa dahil maraming isda sa Pilipinas. Hindi rin daw na nagbabago o napabago ang presyo ng iba't mga uri ng isda sa bansa dahil wala namang kakulangan sa demand nito. Kasama mo sa Lungsod ng Maynila, Radyoman 11, Eman Mortega, Tatak Carmen, DZXL 558.
Traffic enforcers ng MMDA at Quezon City nakakalat na sa Katipunan Avenue para sa dry run ng morning rush hour zipper lane. Detalye po ng balitang yan mula kay XL Radyoman Silvestre Rambo Labay.
Radyoman Jenny, Radyoman Ramcy, nakapwesto kanina itong sa pahaba ng Katipunan Avenue, itong mga tauhan ng Metropolitan Manila Development Authority at Quezon Traffic and Transport Management Department o ATMD para sa pagsisimula ng dry run kanina, yung morning rush hour na dinatawag kaugnay nga doon sa zipper lane sa bahagi ng Katipunan Avenue northbound. Simula ngayong umaga. Kanina na mag-alas 6 ng umaga, abay sinumulan na kagad ng mga enforcer at constable ang paglalagay ng mga barrier, traffic cones at directional signages para naman sa mga motoristang dumadaan sa Katipunan Avenue lungsod ng Quezon. At eksaktong alas 6:30 kaninang umaga nang sinimulan nila yung dry run kung saan sa opening ng Center Island pa lamang sa Ateneo Gate 2 ang entrance ng zipper lane habang ang exit nito ay sa intersection ito sa harap naman ng Ateneo Gate 3. Magiging exclusive ito para lang sa mga papasok na sasakyan sa Miriam College at City Carlos P. Garcia habang hindi naman na maaaring kumanan sa zipper lane para makapasok ng Ateneo Gate 3. Tatagal ang pagpapatupad ng morning rush hour lane hanggang kung saan ay magtatagal ito hanggang 2 linggo, sa loob ng 2 linggo mula alas 8 ng umaga. Layo nito na maibsan naman ang madalas na mabigat na daloy ng trapiko ng mga sasakyan sa Katipunan Avenue, lalong-lalo na sa rush hours. Kasama mo sa Quezon City, Radyoman 3, Silvestre Rambulabay, Tatak RMM, DZXL 558.
At bukas po ay magsama-sama ulit tayo para sa isa na namang edisyon ng Usapang Trabaho. Kami po ang inyong mga Radyoman Ramcy, Tirona.
Radyoman Jenny, Pahilanga.
Susunod na RMN Network News, kaya abangan nyo yan dito lang po sa DZXL 558, ang inyong gabay
sa hanap buhay.
Oras natin
11:56.
Basta tungkol sa trabaho, dito lang yan pag-uusapan sa Usapang Trabaho.